From Minneapolis, Minnesota, a busy day of college softball kicks off with the Summit League and the ACC. It's the first ever meeting between the North Dakota Fighting Hawks and the Pittsburgh Panthers. First pitch on the way, and it is up and away for a ball. Hello and welcome, Will Peterson alongside Pittman. Kicks and deals. Swinging a drive, right field and deep. Back, track, wall, gone! Big fly for Katie Jotun. North Dakota on the board. It's 1-0.
Well, there you have it. It was a solo shot that opened up the scoring for the Gophers last night. North Dakota starting out the night, or the afternoon on that note. You know, Pittsburgh.
Pittman back to work. Ground ball, left side. Fielded by Vaughn onto first in time for out number one.
Pittsburgh's defense was pretty solid, or pretty clean through most of.
Pittman's 1-1. Pop fly center field. Calling and making a cap-high catch is Griggs out there in center. So after the leadoff homer, Pittman settles things down.
Of the year, and so it's definitely a blueprint for how a team can go against Pitt.
Swing and a miss. Pittman bounces back from the leadoff homer and retires the next three she faces, but North Dakota is on the board.
Player to have at the top of the lineup, especially when you're already working out of a deficit.
1-1. Little dribbler left side. Going to be a tough play, but it's made. Nicely done over at short by Jotun. 3-1 home. That one will miss up and away. Nice plate appearance from Tylee Vaughn as she reaches base. Homer to right center field. Murphy squares, lays one down out in front of home. Nicely done defensively by North Dakota. Hopfoff
made North Dakota stay out in the field for a little bit, and that's a good way to turn the momentum of a game that you fall behind first.
Payoff pitch from Armstrong. Called! Strike three. Frazier set down looking. Armstrong works around the base runner. That one's lifted in the air and caught. Nice running play out there in left center by Griggs. Covered a lot of ground.
Well, there's something that we saw
with 45 total bases and 23 runs scored. She's going to drive this one to left center field. That one's back, and off the wall. Hopfoff motoring into second base with a stand-up double. And North Dakota has life here in the second.
Well, really good job.
Spends most of her time on the mound. Very, very good pitcher for North Dakota. We might see her later in this contest. Second team All-Summit League last season. This one is skipped, and that's going to allow the runner to move up to third. Nice, keen.
With things in the dirt or just too far off the plate.
2-2 home, lifted, right field line, coming on and making a catch in foul ground. Here's a play at the plate, and safe! Slid around the tag, nicely done.
I have to figure they want to keep their best for Minnesota. At the same time, if this is their best chance to win of the weekend, they want to put everything in there.
Bethune watches ball four go by. Didn't miss by much. She chased on the 3-1 offering. That one, again, they've got Minnesota up next. 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field. Coming on, calling and catching is Murphy for out number 3. But North Dakota adds one more. Some nice situational hitting. Sacrifice fly drives in our game.
Lead the Summit League with runners caught stealing.
Lifted in the air, center field, and that'll one hop off the wall. Gonna have a play at second, safe. Under the tag goes Esparza.
But it is a good team at turning double plays.
Anna Hernandez, the batter. She lays it down, only plays to first. Well executed by Pitt. They'll trade the out for a couple of base runners advancing. Anna Hernandez sacrifices herself. 3-1 home, misses downstairs. Martinez works a walk, and the bases are full for Alina Ball.
Well, waiting for The Minnesota game, not sure how good a jump was gotten off third.
3-1, ground ball left side. They'll take the out at third, and that's all they'll get. So trading it out for a run. Jotun over to Bethune at third base. Ball earns a run batted in on the fielder's choice.
The outfielders will score 2.
2-2 in the air down the left field line. Coming on and making the play is the left fielder Foreman. So Pitt is able to get one across, but they leave 2 out. 2-1.
It's clear Pitt's in the game, and it's clear North Dakota isn't going to have them just roll over.
3-2, lifted down the left field line. Cap high catch made out there by Murphy for out number 1. Hit on a line. Slaps this one into left center field. That'll find grass. And Chin Studi with a 1-out single.
Well, there's that spot we've been talking about. Just work through batters quickly and not get into these deeper counts with lots of 2-strike fouls.
Another 2-2 is grounded on the right side. Only plays to first, and it's made.
Pitt Hernandez, shortstop, is very far towards third.
This one's lifted, shallow center field, and playing it on a hop out there is Griggs. She'll throw home. It's cut off by the first baseman. North Dakota comes through in the clutch. Good piece of hitting there from Caitlin Newmeyer.
Every time, no matter how the defense plays it.
Griggs kind of pulled up on that ball, opted to play it on the hop as this one is grounded over to third. Martinez to Brandstrom for out number 3. But North Dakota able to get one across. The 3-1 to Vaughn. Misses downstairs, and she'll take her second walk of the day. Leadoff runner on for Pittsburgh.
I think neither team really as good as they have.
This one's lifted in the air, deep center field, gone! Touch 'em all, Cameron Murphy. We're tied at 3.
Well, with the different schedules, it's just tough to compare how you're going to match up. And so both teams certainly, doing what they've done.
How will this North Dakota team bounce back? This one over to second, bobbled, and that is all it takes. He pushed 2 across here in the home half of the third. Chopper, left side. Throw to second for 1, return feed, not in time. Fielder's choice, nicely played by the North Dakota middle infielder, not able to get 2. Jotun and Dumlau out there, but close play over it.
It's good to get that instead of the double play.
Esparza reaches on the 6-4 fielder's choice. Brandstrom to second for 1, return feed is in time. 4-6-3, North Dakota gets off the field.
Be a little bit more productive in the crunch time.
2-run homer from Cameron Murphy tied things. This one's out to center, having some trouble out there with the sun, but able to adjust and make the catch. Griggs for out number 1.
And their opponents to not be playing at US Bank Stadium only insofar as the sun there as it comes off the roof.
Popped up right side, right fielder calls off the second baseman. That's Ball calling off Vaughn for out number 2. Good work by Pittman. I mean, my goodness, just road warriors and really put on the miles. Played a very competitive schedule as this one's grounded over to third base. And the side is retired in order. 1-2-3, top half of the 4th. Same score, North Dakota 3, Pitt. Armstrong, the payoff pitch, cut on and missed. Big strikeout there for Armstrong. 1 away in the 4th.
And make that 1-run second inning, even though it looked like it could have been more productive.
Ground ball, left side. Jotun over to first in time. 2 down. Lot in. And promptly ropes one down the left field line. Around first, digging for second. Hard round, she's going for 3. Got her! Daniel off the bench. Thrown out, stretching a double into a triple. And that defensive alignment for Pittsburgh. It'll be 9-1-2 for North Dakota. Foreman sharply to short. Throw to first in time.
Here. And so it makes sense that now that the game's tied.
Rolled over. Easy play at first for Brandstrom. She'll take it herself. Score at 3 unassisted, 2 down.
You know, I think the way that getting the win here.
Slap hit from Chin Studi. Beautiful play over at short. Hernandez with a sparkling defensive inning. 1-2-3. Armstrong looking for her 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. Payoff pitch. Shot out to short. That'll eat up Jotun out there. Tough play, 1 hop. You can see that one scored either way. We'll wait. 0-2 home. Runner goes. Throw on to second. Kicks away. Now advancing to third. The throw not in time.
Well, there you see the payoff of being aggressive on the base path, certainly with no outs. A good play to get that running.
60 feet away. Vaughn in an 0-2 count. Check swing. And it'll die in fair territory. You can tell North Dakota was waiting for that ball to go foul, but it stopped spinning. It'll be an infield single for Vaughn. Runner stays at third. Griggs will. Murphy. She sacrificed in the first, hit a 2-run homer. First and third play is on. Return feed not in time. Griggs will score. Vaughn down to second.
Well, they ran that play exactly like they drew it up. Just a great read from Griggs right off. She had 2 scoreless outings before that.
Lifted in the air down the right field line. Calling and catching is Albrecht. Moving up to third is Tylee Vaughn.
Help out, but having a player there is a thing that any good defense needs to do so that when things do go wrong.
Squeeze play. Play at the plate, not in time. Hard around to first, and now scootering back is Frazier, but she lays it down.
Ball, and so already falling behind.
Popped up on the infield. Calling and catching is Jotun. And there's 2 away now. 3 hitters count now. Throw on to second in time. Caught stealing. Ends the 5th inning. North Dakota able to get out of it, but not before Pitt hangs 2. Pittman has really settled in over the last couple of innings. Line shot. Caught by Hernandez. Again, a sparkling defensive game for her.
To show how they scouted this team.
Ground ball through the wickets over at third. 8 up Martinez. They call it the hot corner for a reason. That one was a .288 batting average. One of the better at-bats we've seen all day. In the air, left center field, ranging over and making a cap-high catch is Griggs for out number 2.
Some big play that happens in the field or something that gives them a bit of boost and can start getting things going back on offense.
Hopfoff, weak grounder, left side, throw to first, not in time. Hopfoff beats out an infield single. Pittman throws home, ground ball to short. Easy play at second for Hernandez. 6 unassisted. North Dakota leaves 2 on base. Still a 2-run Pittsburgh lead through 5.5. Payoff pitch. Misses upstairs. Leadoff walk for Brandstrom. She's aboard for the 2nd time today. And Pitt has a runner on for the Panthers out there in the field. Pop up. Right side of the infield. Second baseman Doomlau shifts over. Newmayer is having some trouble over there with the sun. Pennsylvania will slot in the number 8 hole, replacing Desiree Martinez, at least for the time being. Off the handle. And a can of corn out there for Jotun. Ball will hit out of the 9 hole. She was pinch hit for by Daniel last time around. Another weak pop-up, this one a little bit higher, but same result, Jotun, can of corn. 3 outs for North Dakota, to push across 2 runs, keep this game going. Back, Martinez and Brandstrom re-enter at 3rd and 1st, respectively. So it's the same 9 defensively. This one's lifted right side. Calling, catching, Vaughn, out 1. Lifted in the air, left field deep, back, and that one will split the gap. On her way to second, and standing up is Elena Foreman. North Dakota, 1-out extra base hit, tying run aboard. 3-1 pitch, outside ball 4. So they do put the tying run aboard. Chin Studi will come to the plate with 1 out as the go-ahead run. Duty. Slap style hitter in the air to right. Calling, catching, no tag, ball. Records the 2nd out. And North Dakota down to their final out here, down by 2. With a win here today. Lined, caught at short by Hernandez, and that will do it. Pitt escapes trouble in the 7th. Pittman completes the game. And a big bounce-back effort for Pitt. 5-3, your final from Jane Sage Cole Stadium.
Overall, just such a proficient defensive outing from Hernandez. And so great job carrying her team defensively. Good job in the circle from Kira Pittman. Great job just doing what the team needed to do to get some open arms that Minnesota hasn't yet seen and keep them fresh.
Pittman with the win. Armstrong takes the loss for North Dakota. For everyone back at Huntington Bank Stadium, for my partner Sam Constan.